such a
Hi, everyone. Thank you.
Such a fan. Like, seriously, such a fan. You know this.
By the way, when you get here, she wrote me a handwritten note. I mean, you're so sweet. When did you have time to do that?
Oh, I write handwritten letters for every guest on my show. Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, it's important. I know what it is to make the rounds.
Such a fan.
Hey, and I'm also a super fan, and you know this because...
You came to our set.
I did. Do you remember that?
She came to our set in like
I was on
2011 or 12.
I don't remember that. I have no memory. We were talking about that earlier.
I do know that in 2012, we were tater tots, for sure.
It was awesome, though. The show is so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Now it's 2020.
And now I'm sitting on the stage with legends.
Is it? Have you ever met them before?
I'm a little closer.
I never met.
Sorry, I keep creeping over here a little bit.
It's the gravitational pull.
I had never met them, but I mean, you know, any boy at that time completely had a crush on you guys. So.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
And
They
all
were
the
like
girls
the
wanted
biggest
to be
thing
you.
since like peanut butter. You guys were huge.
Yes.
Where's my cane?
Did you guys ever get into the vampire stuff? Y'all ever into the vampire crap? I'm obsessed.
I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV.
You
Does
don't?
Twilight count? Does Twilight count?
Twilight count? Yeah, that's all vampires. Yes.
My wife was actually in
Yeah,
Twilight.
Nikki Reed, your wife. Yeah, was in Twilight.
My daughter Jameson's Twilight obsessed, so there
Yes. I read all the books before even the first movie came out. I love anything kind of fantasy, or I think because sometimes life can be so
Chaotic
not
and
good
insane.
that you're like, I want escapism, and you do it so well.
Well, thank you.
Yes, I loved visiting y'all's set. It was so cool. And Paul Leslie actually is just here. Yes.
So the guy that played my brother on this very long-running TV show, we love each other. We have wanted to kill each other about 800 times.
That means brothers.
But that means brothers.
Right.
And we have now, not only were we on a television show for 8 years together, but now we've started a company together.
Wow.
And it's really special. The Salvatore boys, the Salvatore brothers have a bourbon, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So wait, what's the name? Are you announcing the name yet?
Not
No?
yet.
Not yet. Okay. So it should. I mean,
Trademarking,
Salvatore Brothers is pretty
copywriting,
great too.
everything
But
is done, but-
you're now with V Wars. You're the executive producer, director, and you're starring in V Wars, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Explain to people because it kind of looks. It's about like kind of vampires, but not really. It's like kind of different. It's like disease almost takes over, right?
It's the only vampire show you've ever seen that's actually ever been that is not supernatural. It's science-based. This is about a disease, a pathogen that's found, a virus that's found because of melting glaciers.
Yeah.
Things are starting to be exposed that are very harmful to humanity and livestock and wildlife and stuff. So these are things that it's not even possible, it's probable. That there are going to be things that come out and get into.
And can I
sort of
say something? Because
society.
everybody gets in this battle about if humans caused it or whatever. Who cares what caused it? It's happening.
It's happening.
Okay, but let's figure it out.
And
I
in
know
V-
that's amazing, but do you ever get mistaken for Rob Lowe?
I just had him on as well. You're both,
Rob
not
is a-
hard on the ice.
Rob
You
is
guys
a-
could be brother twins. Like
Rob is awesome. He was so sweet. He walked up to my wife. He walked up to Nikki Reed at I think it was a Golden Globes party or something, and he walked up to her, and she'd never met him. And he walked up to her, and he grabbed her face, and he just said, "This is what you're going to be looking at in 15 years."
Are you serious?
Yeah. And he was so sweet and respectful about it. And she
This
just.
is what you're going to be looking at in 15
But any woman that is that close to Rob Lowe is sort of like, whoa. And it was very sweet, really sweet man.
No,
Awesome.
But I think that that's really cool, though, that people might seem that V Wars is far-fetched, but I do love that it's based in science and a lot of like things actually happening in
But also
society.
it also attacks a lot of the big tentpole things that we're dealing with right now in society. We want to have this feel of genre enough, like a Walking Dead, but the social relevance of like a Handmaid's Tale. I mean, these are shows that really have affected people.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
love
happiness
you.
at the end of the day. Well, I love you back,
You're
man.
so great. You're a high fiber. I love
Yes.
I'm a hugger. I will not stop talking.